Tell you, what you take to them before the coming of this snap and this our interaction with foreigners like the whites, is they send beads to them. It was so valuable. So you send beads to the girl. That is how come in Kumasi they don't call this ahene, they call it toma. So it means when you go seeking for the hand of a girl, they will, if she's already engaged, somebody, a suitor is already around, they say, oh, ya toama no, toma, something like that. Ya toama no, wa to ahene na man, something like that. So toma became the name. So
was there a significance, for example, why they wore, for example, waist beads?
waist beads, you know, waist beads has history. That this one, I had a discussant when I was an elderly woman. She's no more. She died about 10 years ago or 15. We were together at the market when we were younger. They were very strong and they were the leadership of the market. I asked her what a question. Why, ma'am, why do you wear waist beads? She said, you know, the accounts, the Ashantis. When we all know the primary use of this is for adoration. I mean, it's to adore yourself. It's for beautification of yourself and your clothing, like what you are wearing. You can see some beads around it, and the cloth itself, the dress itself, have been clothed with some beads, and it has been beautified. So the basic or the primary use of beads, why people use beads, is for beautification. So if someone who doesn't care about the quality of the beads he wants to use, or he doesn't care about and the rest from overcrowding, they should go to the villages, and for example in the eastern region, they should come to the bead market. We have our producers in the village. They should provide them with a crushing machine for, instead of pounding the glasses, which we have had the opportunity of. We have had one now at the bead market. We've been supplied one by through Ghana Enterprise Agency, and then we had it from this foundation. There was a foundation they call. There is a foundation they call. Okay, let me.
Interesting.
I saw Ghanaian bees there, and the man, I asked him, where did he get them? He told me he knew they are from Ghana, but he got them from a trader who came. So you see traders like that, we refer to them the iterant traders. They travel a lot. So they are the major source of us getting the older bees. Like, I mean, the antique bees. They travel with them. We move here. We send some of our goods to Nigeria, Togo, and from there people come and they take them away. They also bring us some of hot today. It wouldn't take you 2 years to double the price. So it's like a store of value. If you really want to buy this, it makes a lot of sense for you to buy those that will add its value than buying anything which is plastic, which you will use and throw it out.
Okay. Now you just made you just spelled out, you called out a few types of beads, the vintage and all that. Would you want to elaborate a little bit more on the differences within these beads?
Oh, okay. What we know is we have trade beads, and trade beads were mostly from Europe. When history, any local bead that you buy, and if you use it for a longer period, depending upon the quality of the work done even today, it will have future value.
Okay, you're still, if you just joined us, you're listening to KTU Radio. It's the Morning Rush, and we have with us in the studio Mr. Makidi Mohammed Ibrahim. He's a famous bead merchant at the Koforidua Beads Market and also from the Trade Center. Now, Mr. Ibrahim, when we came to your store a couple of weeks ago, you walked us around what you had in your store, even though it wasn't an official market day, but your store was still open. Now, I think
this collection of beads that came from without Africa were very much admired by our forebears because they were doing something which is nice but different from them. They are a bit more advanced, and they were able to make colors more colorful and exciting colors than our the old bees we had. So our old bees like Bodom, old bees like what the Krobo call Akoso, and the rest, you can see that they look more earthy in color. They are like earth tribes, let me say, or ethnic grouping use the bees.
Okay, so you just touched on very key points, because everyone goes into the market for bead lovers. Many times we just go into the market and we come across something that we like. It could be a waist bead, it could be amulets or whatever. Now we just, okay, I love this bead, it looks good, and we just buy it. Now from what she's saying, these beads actually have meanings. Now for someone who just doesn't know about beads, someone walks to your store and the person wants to say, for example, I need beads for let's say a wedding ceremony, but I do not know.
Through all your stuff, if you have them, you give it to them. If you don't have, then you have to give them another time to go around your colleagues whom you know have some of the old stuff, then you get it and do it. For those, it doesn't require much of design on the bead, because they just want to wear the bead. Like if you are wearing a bead, there is a book authored by two Ghanaians, A.C. Sutherland and Ama Ata Edu, and there was another friend called Kati Dagadu, I know her. They named the book Ghana Where the Beat Speaks.
Okay.
So good, and it will hasten the work, and then we look at it carefully with technical eye if we have the people to do that. I think when we increase the production, the productivity of the people, we are able to make it a bit higher than what it is today. Ghana government can even benefit, not the individual Ghanaians, from the work. But now it is people like us who are within the space, who have allowed the spaces of formal job to other people, and we are here. So we aren't very many. We are small in number. The space that they used to get the bauxite, the pieces they make beads with, I think have been taken over by the Galamsees. And then they themselves who were doing it, the younger, they think maybe the Galamsey is fetching them a little more money than they would have gotten if they continue doing the beads. But that for me is a misplaced way of reasoning. They didn't reason well. We are destroying our own environment and then for the pintons. So the local producers are another source of our bees, and we also, as at now,
let's say 50 people coming up to you and giving you orders for beads. Where do you draw in? How do you draw inspirations? How do you come up with the designs, the color combinations, and all of those?
In fact, usually those who come and ask for particular designs, they are mostly those who do not know the difference between the beads. They might not be able to differentiate between a trade bead and a locally produced Ghanaian bead. So those are easy to handle. But there are people who will, and the interesting thing is that the Europeans years back and even today are coming to buy those that we have done, the old ones. They take them back. They like them. They are more expensive than what they are producing today and have produced in the past. Even though they still even come to buy some of the old ones they brought. So this class of bees that they traded in is the one that multiple of name. Trade bees, vintage, agri bees. So it's referred to almost the same thing. You know, it has to be very colorful. Marriage, weddings, you know how to put them. And interesting enough now, a lot of people are coming into the bead space to buy more of beads because it has become so fashionable. It is a fashion these days and it is in vogue. Everyone wears them. So some of those who come because they just want to beautify themselves, they care very little about the quality of the bead in terms of culture. They are wearing it as just an item of beautification to feed them. So some of them will even wear plastic beads.
The beads market, because I personally I have a thing for beads. Like I just love beads.
When you come, this neck will. I have a nice bead to give
Oh
you for
yeah,
free.
thank you. Wow, thank you.
So the
Thank
day
you
you
so
happen
much.
to
I'll
you
be
had
there.
time to pass by.
Yes, I will. Thank you so much for coming
It's
to
my
our
pleasure.
studio
Thank
today,
you.
and hopefully we'll
Thank
be
you
seeing
all.
more of you again as the Ghana month continues.
Thank
It's
you.
been my pleasure here. If you're listening to us, this is all time will permit us for this morning. It's been my guest, Mr. Makidi Ibrahim from the Beats Market, and we're talking about beats, the significance of it, and all that. It's been Morning Rush. My name is Dolly Wonders. I've been here with DJ Kenzie, Nana Kwame, Stephen, and Abdullah. We'll be back same time tomorrow, and at this point we have